We're back on our route to the spice road. We're on our way to securing 2 more spices, one here and one in Lahore. Then we're going to need to beat up Gujarat to get a spice here. And then Persia has more of the spices. But unfortunately, both Persia and Gujarat are in a war with me against Britain and Muscovy. Now, Muscovy in this game is crippled. They lost control of Perm, and now they're just an ally of Perm. So Muscovy's not scary at all. Great Britain is only scary in the ocean, which is where they're usually scary. They got 22 heavy ships. And I suspect all 22 of those heavy ships are coming over to visit me. So I'm not worried about winning on the ground. I'm not worried about winning the war. We have more ground troops, and we have an easier job of getting those ground troops into position, and we're higher military tech than both Muscovy and Great Britain. What I'm worried about is losing my navy, so I've got to make the choice of either dry docking my navy until the war with Great Britain is over, or letting them continue to protect trade, but risking that I'll lose them without even noticing when Britain shows up. And then the third choice, of course, would be just to hire 22 heavy ships and be like, suck it, Britain, like that. Just be like, no, you're Britain. So one thing I'd like to do in this war is split off Cornwall and then vassalize them. Because one of the goals of this game is to take London, and the only way to core territory way over here is to get a vassal. But I'd probably need to fight a no-CB war in order to vassalize Cornwall. The wall made out of corn. And if I do that, then I'm kind of committing myself to keeping 40,000 troops in Great Britain for the rest of the game. And when they have a threat on the mainland, they tend to refocus all their ideas around combat. Like in the beginning of the game, they pick expansionary ideas. Let's see what they got. They got quality, maritime, so ships, economic, exploration, and administrative. Notice how many more ideas they have than because they're Admin Tech 17. But they'll keep taking military focused ideas if you start to threaten the mainland. So I don't know if getting a vassal over in Great Britain this early in the game is advisable. I think I'm going to wait until the 1750 mark or so to go to Great Britain and start taking their stuff. So for now, I think I'm just going to lose the money that one needs to lose when they hide their ships during a war. Go hide, my shippy friends. And then I'm going to defund my shippy friends and just pay $4 a month. And look at this. Collecting 39 goes down to collecting 32. So we basically lose $7 a month from not protecting trade, and then $4 more a month because we have to pay our navy. So we're losing 11 bucks a month by hiding from the Brits. But that's what you need to do. You just need to hide from the Brits. It's in the rules. Dear British people, we are hiding from you. And we finished coring all but those last 2 territories. We're trying to get a separate peace with Yarkland by getting our war score against them based only on provinces, because that's the only way to get war score against a non-co-belligerent co-belligerent. An undeclared co-belligerent, I should call them. So we need to siege like 80% of their provinces just to get the land that we want. Even though we only want 2 territories, punks. Alright. Let's see if they'll give us those 2 territories now. Yes, they will. A lot of overextension, 28% overextension from those. Get a couple of bucks, and we'll tell them to stop being friends with Persia and Afghanistan. Or at least Persia. And Gujarat, man, seriously. Let's not take any money. Let's not take any war reparations. Let's just get them to stop being friends with all of my friends. All of my enemies, I should say. I don't care about Afghanistan anymore because I'm going to get everything in this war that I need. Alright, give me those 2 provinces, which I now can't core. I'm going to grant them some local autonomy because I can't core them yet. And then we'll go down and start beating up Persia. I mean, Afghanistan, I should say. Alright, carpet siege, Afghanistan. Let's get this Afghanistan war over as quick as we can. Alright, so I just want the little strip of things that way. I could take enough land to get over and fight against Persia on a wider front, but I don't really care. I don't care about any of this stuff. Because none of it is silk, and I only want silk. Alright, bye Afghanistan. Good. So now let's core whatever we can. We've got 140 overextension. That's not good. So we're coring Lahore because we need Lahore. But then we're going to sell a province. Oh, we can't because we're at war and Delhi's at war. This is bad. This is danger. Danger, Will Robinson. We can't release any vassals. And we have 140 overextension. And we can't even sell back the provinces. It's a mistake that once made cannot be unmade. Well, it's time to fight rebels for a damn long time. I hate when this happens. Everyone go to Lahore. I should have paid more attention to how much overextension I was going to get. But I'm only at 140 until these provinces are done coring. Once I core 3 provinces, then I'll be all set. So I'm going to have to fight a lot of rebels. But, oh, some of them are very far away. I hate far away rebels. You suck. Let's grant autonomy to all of the new provinces again. I didn't realize how high the base tax was on some of these. Like, this is 1,559. It's the Lahore that's the problem. So I'm coring Lahore. So 3 years until I stop getting rebels. So I'm going to need to send 2 legions over there to fight. I should send all of my fighting dudes. So my entire fighting army will go to Tengu, but it's going to take them so long to get there that by then they might have stopped the coring of some of my land, which would be really bad. I got I lost poor uniforms. That's good. That's the opposite of poor uniforms. It's like poor uniforms is over. Good times. Looks like Orissa and Delhi, because we're at war, are actually fighting my revolts for me. That's good. Oh no, Lahore has 41 stack. If we don't kill them, we won't core Lahore, and then we'll be even more doomed than if we don't kill the dudes in the east. So do we reverse directions and go take care of them, or do we keep heading over here to kill the eastern rebels? And will Delhi help me if I just send my reserve legion up there? I suspect Delhi will help me. There we go. Come on, Delhi. Feel the burn, bro. All reserve legions mixed together. Fight these dudes, and then those dudes, and then those dudes, with lots of attrition in between. We got another revolt in our new territories, which are again our reserve legion should probably be able to. No, I'm not even trying to core those yet, so I'm just gonna let them get gobbled up by the revolt. No big deal. As long as the horror stays safe and sound, I don't care about the other stuff. Fighting with my reserve legion before it reinforces would be a big mistake, because then we'd have no one to fight the future rebels. Better to let these rebels win in order to beat theoretical future rebels. So what we really need to get out of this hell is just to finish the coring of these two provinces in Lahore. Everything else is secondary. We don't need to stop all rebels. We just need to stop those 3 provinces from getting revolted on. So 9, 4, 10, 8, 4, 10. Looks like we've got 3 extra infantry. And Great Britain is continuing to fail to do anything in this war. Looks like Muscovy pieced out. Muscovy probably got stomped by Persia. Funny. Rebel success, no big deal. Just defend Lahore. Defend Lahore. We'll be there shortly to help you. I'm going to send some fighting legions halfway back and decide when they get halfway there whether we should send them all the way up to help secure the new territory or whether they're needed in the east. Keep coring stuff and converting stuff. Look at all these diplomats who should probably improve relations with our 2 vassals and fabricate claims on Bengal. Even though we don't need to. We're going to core that territory at some point. Might as well be cheaper. Alright. Looks good. Our fighting legions are in position to go stomp on that new thing. And that right here is about to revolt, but I'm not worried about that at all. Looking good, bro. We only got 108 overextension now. I think we'll be totally fine. Nice. The rebels attacked into me. I was about to attack into them. They could have just waited a couple months and would have been much better for them. But oh well. Good. Rebels handled. 140 overextension handled. Everything handled. War with Great Britain handled. I'm tempted to send my army over there and punch Great Britain in the mouth for thinking they could take land in India. How dare they? If they'd attacked us Sunni, I wouldn't have even known until they already had land in India. Then I would have had to kick them out, and that means having a navy. Keeping them from ever getting here is easy. You don't need a navy for that. You just need an army. But if you want to kick them out once they're here, you need a navy, and that's no fun. So it looks like the Gujarat patriots that were warning us that they were going to revolt have actually revolted, like they said they would. And we're going to counter siege this and then go in with everyone and kill the rebel dudes. Then you go down here. Oh no, a philosopher leaves my court. And then you go over there. Good. Success! We've dealt with everything. Everything is fine now. I'm tempted to emphasize military. Our king is so bad. In every way. We're working on humanist ideas for our admin, and we're currently focusing admin, but we're also coring tons of territory. I don't know. We're not scared yet of military things. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is for now, but A 0 military king is kind of scary. Almost all provinces converted. Almost all revolt risk suppressed. It's still a long time before we can convert the Western territories, so we should start focusing back on the east. Come on, Great Britain. You know you want to give up. 27 heavy ships. Punk. Alright, Ava. While we're fighting Great Britain, we might as well fight you too. I mean, you're basically the same thing as Great Britain. Timurids are in a coalition against me, so they will object strongly. They will object wholeheartedly to my beating up Ava for no apparent reason. I don't actually need any land from Ava. I'm just tempted to beat them up because I have a truce timer with the people that I actually do need land from. So let's look. I have these two provinces already. Don't need anything south. So next provinces I need in the east are these two. So I'd like to extend my little tendril in this direction. So I'd like to beat up Lanzang and Dai Viet and then Dali. Yeah. No problem. I'm going to full annex Lanzang. So, how's it going, Lanzang? I'm going to send you an army. Might only need one army over there. Should I send both or keep... Persia wants me to fight Muscovy and Great Britain. Yeah, sure, I'll help you, Persia. You my bro. Anyone fighting Muscovy and Great Britain is my friend. So yeah, we'll send one army up to help Persia. I don't even think they need it, but we'll send an army anyway, just for funsies. Another army will go over and beat up Lanzang or Lan-Na or whatever. Or maybe both of them. Because how dare they both exist. Ooh, and revolts are still happening on the new lands. So we'll keep our revolt crushing army in the midfield crushing revolts. So let's go up here with this army. Whoop. Looks like Russia has 60,000 troops in here. Kara Kurilova is fighting against the Ottomans, Crimea, and Armenia. That I don't know if I should help with. I definitely will lose if I try to fight the Ottomans. But I might be able to fight them to a standstill. The Ottomans have a national idea that gives them discipline, and they're friendly to me. They would take an alliance. I'm going to ally the Ottomans. Lose Defender of the Faith, ally the Ottomans. I haven't had an ally all game. This is amazing. Like, look, a real ally. I do need to kill the Ottomans, but not until after I kill Persia. Not sure if I even need the Ottomans' help against Persia, but it's just nice to have an ally named the Ottomans. That's just generally nice. Do I want to fight a two-front war? I mean, if I attack these dudes, I'm going to get Ava, Timurids, Dali, and Bengal coming in. I mean, not worried about Ava, not worried about Bengal, not worried about Dali. One thing that does worry me about Dali is that I guess if I carve a path through Ava, I could get all the way into where I need to go. And then I don't even need to take land from Lanzang. I was planning to work my way up from here to here, but if I just go all the way straight across, that'd work too. But no, I think I should not be fighting two-front war. It's too stressful to have to look over there and look over there and look over there. Then again, keep changing my mind here. I'm not sure. I'll leave the army there and think about it while I fight Muscovy. Ooh. Oh, Muscovy has insanely 2-5 general and a 5-2 general, a 5-6 general. Holy crap. I can't win against a 5-6 general with a 3-2 general. I mean, I can win if I had the same number of troops as him, or if I was fighting. Let's fight defensively in a mountain somewhere. All right, mountains, good. We'll defend the Bojnord. Oh no, we're not going to attack the Bojnord. We wanted to defend the Bojnord. It's the opposite of attacking. All right, so highlands, desert, mountains. We wanna be in a mountain with a river. They're gonna attack me. Everyone come to help. I've changed my mind about Muscovy being a pushover. They have a 6/6 general. Alright. So, we have the same discipline. We have more morale. Our troops are better. We have fewer of them. We're getting flanked. Big flanking bonus, big cannon bonus. He has way more cannons than us. And his general is insanely better than ours. And a terrain bonus of only 20%. We're gonna lose this fight. We should focus on retreating as soon as possible. So when this little red flag goes away, now we can retreat. And it looks like we might be able to hold our own here, but I think we'll be able to get a better fight if we wait. Oh, you know what? These guys might show up before the fight's over. They're coming. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it out. Nope, they're running away. I thought they were coming, I was wrong. Alright. Alright, let's go back to Lahore and we'll wait there for a second until all of our troops show up. And then we'll fight simultaneously with all of our troops at once. And I think we're gonna have to not have Defender of the Faith for a long time now, because if we're allied with the Ottomans are beating up all the Shias, then sorry. You know, I don't want to defend the faith against the Ottomans. The Ottomans have 75,000 relatively good troops. That's just not going to go well for me. Fighting against strong people is a turn of events, yo. I haven't fought against strong people in a while. Alright, so we want to go up to 30 cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got the right number of horses. And everything is fine. Alright, so we're going to have one giant army of 70,000 troops with 30 cannons in it. And that should be enough to take out the Muscovians. I'm surprised Great Britain hasn't done anything. I guess Great Britain attacked... There's a crusade and there's a conquest. Okay. I'd love to be able to get through Afghanistan. Alright, let's put someone in charge of this. Alright, my 3 royal dudes will each do different royal things. So one of you go down here. One of you go over here. The other one can stay still and recuperate from all the losses he just took. Glad Persia's getting beat up, because I'd like to beat them up too. But on the other hand, I don't know. Maybe I should just let Persia lose this war. Do I really care? I mean, I don't want England to get coastal provinces down here. I don't know, if Muscovy takes over any of the silk that I want, that could be really bad for me, because I don't want to have to beat Muscovy. So if they get these provinces, and those provinces are close to the border of Muscovy, so I do think maybe it's in my best interest not to let Muscovy beat up the Ottomans. I mean, beat up the Persians. Alright, so all of you guys taking different routes shall meet back at the desert of Kermen. And yeah, it's definitely time to focus military again. I'm already behind, and I'm not even halfway there. We gotta really avoid this 5-6 general. He's too scary for us. He's chasing down Persian armies, so we're okay for now. How's our army tradition? We're up to 70 army tradition. We should be able to get a better general. Come on, better general. Come on. We got 70 army tradition. There we go. 1-5 is not great, but it's better than nothing. So you're crap. You're crap. You're crap. You're crap. You're okay. And the guy I had before starting is actually almost as good as the guy that I just created. Very sad. Alright. So 3-3, or either way you get 6 pips, but this guy gets them distributed evenly, and this guy gets them all in the shock phase. So we'll take distributed evenly guy. And then we will put this guy in charge of that army, and then we'll fire this guy. Alright. And in order to support this second general, we either need power protection, which there's no way to really get. Yep. I beat that army, but now, ooh, very scary. The 6-6 general is coming. He's coming, you guys. You tell him I'm coming. She's going to arrive on the 26th. I'm going to get there on the next month, so we should go here. Oh. Russia has 2 armies walking around in the middle of Persia. I chose to commit to fighting the 6-6 general, which was sad for me, but I beat him. And now we gotta go fight that 5-2 general. Russia's generals are so crazy good. They must have spent an awful lot of military power on those generals. I can't believe how much military power I spent on generals, and I still never ended up with anyone with more than 6 total fighting pips. You know, like he's got a general with 11 fighting pips, and I've got 70 army tradition. That's like almost the highest it can go. It can go up to 100, and I could only get 6 instead of 11. It's not fair. I want 11. Tibet's in a coalition against us. We don't have any revolt risk anywhere, but we're also not coring anything. I guess we're still coring some stuff. It's always a shame not to have new conquested land constantly rolling in. So now that we've protected Persia, which I don't even know if that was super helpful, I think we're just going to defend the border of Persia. Let's just put dudes along the border. It's only a 3-province border, and we have 3 armies, so we'll just sit on this border until Russia goes away. Alright, insanely good general. Oh, 5-6 general is going to arrive on the 30th. I don't know why you think that just because you have an insanely good general, you can beat 60,000 higher tech troops than you. You can't even beat 20,000 in an offensive battle. What are you doing? Alright, so this war's kind of over. Delhi wants to declare their independence from me, despite having a 200 relation with me. That's kind of weird. Ugh. So that war in the east is really taking a back seat to this random fights for doing nothingness. Poor doing nothingness. Takes so long. It was scary for 1 second to see 60,000 troops with a 6-6 general. But we have way more than 60,000 troops, and even though our general's only 3-3, it's fine. It's fine. We've got like 120,000 troops or something. Yeah, we've got 170,000 troops. Persia's getting a little bit greedy trying to take land off of Muscovy. I'm just going to defend their borders. I don't want to help them expand because I'm about to fight them. Do I even need to help them expand, or should I just leave them to fight Muscovy alone? I can go fight my war in the east. Confident in the knowledge that the west is secure. But Persia could blow it. Yeah, Muscovy still has 40,000 troops. Mostly cannons. They're out of infantry and they got tons of cannons. So they got 50,000 troops all in that one ball. Well, this is my backbencher army. I'm gonna let the other guys fight. Wouldn't want to run out of manpower. Oh no! Well, I guess it's a good thing I decided to stay here and defend the border of Smelly Town, because our western allies blew it. They split up into a bunch of little pieces and let Russia take a 6-6 general and 40,000 troops and smash each piece one at a time. Not cool, guys. Not cool. And because this is a crusade, it's all about who wins a greater percentage of the battles. They don't even need to siege any provinces to win the war. But again, I don't care if they win the war so long as they don't get any provinces. So I'm just going to sit here and defend the provinces. Great Britain was going to pay Gujarat a bunch of money. Good. Some news about the coalition. Don't care. I'm going to get the most expensive military dude I can, because I really need to catch up on military tech. I know I'm ahead of everyone else in the game, but I'm behind generally. Behind whoever's first and isn't part of the people I'm looking at. Okay, this is not good. We're going to arrive on the 10th. So we're going to go to the 9th. Then we're going to reinforce. Fight. Crazy. Alright. Let's wait until everyone joins, but I have more base morale. Just barely. No, we got cannons on the front lines. This is not going well. Come on, Persia. Come on. Yeah. What's up now, you punk, trying to get in here? Oh. Speaking of the Ottomans, we've got 130 relation with the Ottomans. That's funny. Man, that general is so good. Whew, scary. We won that fight, but we lost. I think we even lost more than them. Let's check. Yep. Nope. They lost more horses. We lost more cannons. They lost more infantry. So it was about even. I mean, they attacked into 80,000 troops and broke even. That's crazy. Russia is strong. Russia strong. Those generals are sick. I really need a better general, man. And another big problem, oops, is reinforcements don't seem to be coming very fast. Like my cannons go from 307 this month to 426. What? Doesn't make any sense. That's more than 100. Oh, I have an advisor that gives me additional reinforcement speed. Yeah, so I'm actually reinforcing faster than it's possible to reinforce without this advisor. That's pretty cool. Very fast reinforcement speed. It's the opposite of what I suspected. I was like, man, I'm reinforcing super slow, and then it turns out I'm actually reinforcing ridiculously fast. I do wish that the Persians would stop attacking. Just defend, man. Just defend. We do not need to take over all of Russia. We just need to not die. Persia. Well, Persia got completely stack wiped. This is great news. So as soon as Russia wins this war and doesn't get any territory, I will come in and crush Persia. February 25th. We can fund the fleet again because Great Britain went away. We can go back to protecting trade. Plus 5% morale. I'm a little worried about this. They're about to come in with their 6-6 general. Who do I want in charge of absorbing the foe? We got our best general on the front line, so that's good. But I'm about to take a whole bunch more manpower damage. Let's see if Muscovy's almost out of manpower. Military force limits. Muscovy has 78 force limits, but they're at 0 manpower with 45,000 troops. Yeah. Okay, so after this fight, it should be over. I don't remember why I paused it, so I'm reluctant to let the fight start. Maybe I wanted Defender of the Faith. 63 army tradition. I'm losing army tradition pretty quickly. I'm way over force limits. 72 out of 65. Probably because I annexed a vassal and don't know where their troops are or something. Speaking of annexing vassals. Whoop. Let's make sure we improve relations with Orissa. I can finally annex Orissa. Good times. I'll be able to be Hindustan. Alright, here we go. Okay, now everyone in. Commit! Commit, Brohan! Commit, Brohan! Wow, looks like I won before the general even arrived. So they're fighting without their general and losing all their stuff. Let's just sit it out. We don't even need to go in there. Nice! Well, take that, Muscovy. They lost 8,000 men, and I only lost 2,000. Alright, I'd really like Muscovy if you would just go away. Just go away. Go away. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to core more provinces. I was like, I paused it for a reason. Don't know what that reason was, but I did pause it for a reason, didn't I? Didn't I? What's going on? I'm losing my mind. Okay, good. Oops. Crap. I let his 6-6 general fight for like 3 months without any assistance. This might not work out. Get in there. Do I really want to attack into a 6-6 general? I would rather fight defensively, but yeah, I guess I killed him. It's fine. Ooh, that is a long retreat path. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold off the next round of nonsense. Alright, so it's really imperative that we not have any revolts while we're trying to fight Russia. But on the other hand, some of these provinces have minus 20 revolt risk, and I think those guys can lose some autonomy. It's no big deal. Changing autonomy is once every 30 years or something? That's crazy. We're looking for anyone at like negative 20 that we can reduce autonomy. I'd really like more force limits. We had 80 force limits and now suddenly we have 60 again, and so we're over force limits dramatically, and it's very, very sad for us. Nope. We've got autonomy everywhere. Nothing we can do. I'm curious what affects the speed at which autonomy is reduced. So automatically, I mean autonomy decay. I want my autonomy to just decay naturally super quickly. That would be nice. But what can you do? I wonder how many times I've said, but what can you do in the last 2 days? It's ridiculous. We really need this army to get back quickly. I know you're scared because Muscovy killed you. But if you're not back by the time the next battle happens, we might not win the next battle, so get your butt back here. Still tempted to take Defender of the Faith. So we're at negative 30 war score, but they don't hold any provinces, so there's nothing they can take, so they're not going to want to end the war. Years of nationalism minus 10 is fun. Here we go. Scary. Okay. Awesome General is going to kill Persia, and we're not going to stop him because screw Persia. How dare they be Persia. Our backfield troop is going to move into the backfield where he belongs, and our front troops are going to move back to the front. As long as I beat Super General Tkonjikala, I will be happy. Wouldn't it be funny if they got like 100 war score without ever coming into our territory? Alright, they're going to arrive on the 25th. Alright. And we're going to reinforce and hopefully stop them. Fight! 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 Get in there! Get in there, Brohan! Oh my gosh. We're in such pain. Nice. Okay. Man, we are expending a lot of effort trying to save Persia from Muscovy. I don't know about this. I end this episode here because I'm not sure about this war at all. Maybe we should just let Persia die. I don't know. I mean, mostly the only reason we want Persia not to die is so that we can get this land from them. But if we were to just defend the Silk and not defend the whole of Persia, then we can let the Ottomans siege up eastern Persia that we don't care about, and then we could just come in through underneath. I just want the war to be over, man. I don't even care what happens, as long as they don't take my Silk, and as long as it ends sometime soon, because I'd like to go back to conquering the world. So, yeah, that's the end of this episode.